All right, hey, welcome back. For those 500 or so of you that were part of my live stream this afternoon during the race, thanks so much for joining me during that time. Great to see so many of you out there watching the race with me, going through the commentary. An absolute incredible day at the Olympics in cycling, the men's road race, 273 kilometers around Paris. Outside Paris, back into Paris, up and down the Montmartre 3 times, cobbled hills, lots of climbing, 2,800 meters of climbing over those 273 kilometers, and 6 hours and 20 minutes. And what do we get? We get one of the most incredible things in Olympic history. We get Remco Evenepoel winning his second gold of the Olympics, sweeping the men's time trial and road race. First time this has ever been done in an Olympic Games. It's been done by a woman before, Leontien van Moorsel from the Netherlands back in Sydney, was able to achieve the same feat, but this is the first time that it was done on the men's side. And what a day it was. I mean, I was, like I said, streaming for 2 hours. It was 6 hours and 20 minutes. It was an incredibly long, brutal day. Thankfully, the weather played along. And for the first 235 kilometers, there was a breakaway that took up most of that time, lasted about 150 kilometers with between 5 and 8 riders that had gotten up the road and had built an advantage of up to 11 minutes before another break started to go up with Ben Healy, who did an outstanding job today. Finished only in 10th, but did a lot of work up the front and really brought everything back together. The peloton then finally caught up, and then with 38 kilometers to go, everything really started to happen. There was a lot of activity about Wout van Aert and Mathieu van der Poel trying an attack on, I think, the first pass or the second pass up the Montmartre, and then Remco Evenepoel just blew away from that group. He had gotten into that group, was sitting behind quietly, and then all of a sudden he just exploded, and he got up the road and reeled in Madouas from France, who held on for silver, and Christophe Laporte, who ended up with bronze. So 2 Frenchmen getting silver and bronze. But it was really all about Evenepoel and Madouas. Were going together pretty much from about kilometer 35 to go until 15 kilometers to go. And then it was the second to last big climb going up the cobbles of Montmartre. And Evenepoel had been flicking his elbow for a while, trying to get Madouas to take some of the lead work, but Madouas' legs were shot. It was actually amazing that he held on for second, but Remco Evenepoel at 15K to go really just took over and said, that's it, I'm going full out. And it was just incredible to watch. And then the unthinkable happens. With 3.8 kilometers to go, Evenepoel had built up a lead of 1 minute and 15 seconds over Madouas and 1 minute and 31 over a larger chase group with 7 guys. Those 7 guys, including, who do we have in there? Big group. So you had Madouas on solo second, held on 5 seconds ahead of Christophe Laporte, and he beat out a group of 6 people for the bronze medal. And that was Attila Valter from Hungary, Tom Skujins from Latvia, Marco Haller from here in Austria, where I'm based right now, Stefan Küng from Switzerland, Jan Tratnik from Slovenia, and Matteo Jorgensen of the USA, all at the same time. And then in 10th, Ben Healy, who had done unbelievable work for probably close to 2 hours of leading out for almost 2 hours, but he finally got reeled in and passed, and then he was able to stick with this group. Unfortunately, he had nothing left in his legs to try to get in for the bronze. So 3rd place to 10th place, a total of 4 seconds difference. So really, it all comes down to Evenepoel. You have to really take your hat off to this guy. He finished 3rd in the Tour de France, and basically said, yeah, it's like winning because there's just no competing against guys like Pogacar and Vingegaard. And neither of them were here, and I don't think it diminishes the effort at all, because Pogacar was probably already burnt from winning the Giro and the Tour de France this year, and Vingegaard, after the massive crash in the Tour of the Basque Country back in April, where he was seriously hurt. The fact that he got back and finished 2nd at the Tour was amazing, but I think he just needs time off. Don't even think he's going to ride in the Vuelta. But again, history made today. Remco Evenepoel sweeps the men's cycling road racing. So time trial last week, we have video on that you can see on my channel, and then today taking the road race. Congratulations to Remco Evenepoel of Belgium, 2 gold medals, sweeping the time trial and the road race here at the 2024 Paris Olympics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.